So, hello,
Hello.
how are you
Hello.
today? How are you today?
Fine. Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine too, thank you. Tell me please, what season is it now? Is it summer, autumn, winter, spring? What season?
Autumn.
Yes, of course,
Autumn.
autumn. Okay, so today we will start from a little topic. Okay, my question is to you, what is your favorite book? What is your favorite book? You can say about author of this book, about maybe main hero, or what is it about? Maybe what kind of book is it? Is it detective or fantasy or whatever? Okay, please, Kirill, what is your favorite book?
Me,
Yes.
I don't read books.
Wow, really? Why? Why not?
Uh, it's not
Interesting.
interesting for me.
It's not interesting for you. Okay, but tell me please, if you have foreign literature at school, I think you have Victoria Viktorovna or Andrei Valerich, I don't know. So do you read books in summer for school program?
Mm, not so often.
Okay, I see. Sophia, what about you? Do you read books?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay, what is your favorite? Do you have favorite book?
I think Harry Potter.
Okay, what is interesting there for you? What do you like about this book?
It's about fantastic magic.
Okay, so you like fantasy.
Yes.
Okay, thank you a lot. What about Christina Horda? Do you read books? Sometimes. Okay, okay, I have a question for you. Would you like to write a book one day? Would you like to become an author and a writer? Would you like to write a book? Vitalina Sayenko, would you like to write a book one day?
No.
Why not?
I don't know. It's not for me.
Okay, but today we are going to write a story with you. Look, please, at our topic for today. So today we are going to prepare for writing a story. The story name will be The Most Dangerous Situation I have ever been in. And yesterday we started talking about it, if you remember. We are going to speak about dangerous situation we've been into, or we are going to learn new vocabulary about the topic. And we'll talk a little bit, if you have enough time, about linkers and their importance, and we will make a plan. So we have lots of plans for today. I hope we will have enough of time to do it. Okay, so the previous lesson, yesterday, I asked you to write what is the most dangerous situation you've been into. Let me share what you wrote. Two of you said, I almost got hit by the car, but many of you, someone said he broke his arm for the first time in life. Unfortunately, it happened.
Yes, it's me.
Yes, but many of you wrote, so you were scared, you were in danger when you hear the rocket fly, when you hear the missile very close to your house, when you hear explosions, when you saw rockets, when rockets flew over you, like many things were related to war, right? And we have war now, unfortunately. So many things related to the war. And today we are going to try to write about it. Before we start, look please at the safety rule. If you hear air raid alert, do you know what does it mean, air raid alert? Увага, attention, air raid alert, air raid alert. What does it mean?
Воздушная тревога.
Oh, yeah, well done. So if you hear air raid alert, go to the shelter. What is shelter?
Отбой.
No, go
Укрытие.
to, yes, well done, well done. Yeah, well done. Or you can go to the basement. In a house, we have basement. What is basement?
Подвал.
Yes, well done. So if you hear air raid alert, go to the shelter or go to the basement. The lesson will start after the alert is over in 5 minutes. So if you have alert, go please to the shelter. So today we are going to write a story, but before we start, I'd like to give you some new vocabulary. Look this here. Rockets, shelter basement, explosion, car accident, casualties, hide, was being bombed, calm, bystander, and defeat. Okay, rockets, I think you know. Shelter basement, you know. Explosion. Explosion, it means boom, explosion. Very loud. Yes, well done. So very loud sound from a bomb or from a rocket. Okay, when it hits the object or the ground. Car accident. It's a bad story, something bad that happened on a road. Car accident. Can you guess the meaning? Car accident.
Авария. Авария.
Yes. Yeah, well done. Casualties. People who were injured. Постраждали. People who were injured or maybe who are dead after the catastrophe or after the disaster that happened. Hide. It means not to be seen.
Прятаться.
Yes, well done. It means was being bombed. You understand? What does it mean? Calm. It means I'm not worried. For example, when
Спокойный.
yes, well done. When someone is stressed, you say, breathe, breathe, and then calm down. Okay, I'm calm now. So get calm, it means stop being worried. Bystander, you know, bystander is someone who watched the tragedy, watched the situation, but was not, yes, but was
Свидетели?
not, yes, but was not a part of it. Who saw the situation but was not part of it. And defeat, it means to win, to win. We will win, we will defeat. Переможемо.
Раненые, пораженные.
We will defeat our enemy. Okay, now I will ask you some questions to check if you understand the vocabulary. Tell me please, these are big objects that fly over us, sent by Russians and forces and hit our houses. How do we call them? Big objects, they fly over us.
Rockets.
Rockets, yes, well done, well
Rocket
done.
shelter.
Rockets. This is what we call a place where we hide from rockets, from artillery,
Shelter.
shelter, or basement. This is a situation, bad situation that happened in a car or on the road.
Car accident.
Car accident, well done. How do we call people who saw the accident, who saw the situation, but was not a part of it?
Bystander.
Bystander, well done. It means stop being worried. Stop being worried. Calm, yes, well done. It means to protect yourself, to become invisible for the situation, for bad situation.
Hide.
Hide, yes, well done. It is the very loud sound from the bomb explosion. Well done, explosion. How do we call people who got injured or even who were killed in an accident or in a war?
Cause.
Yeah, casualties.
Casualties.
Well done. And as I mentioned before, we are going to read the story, to write a story, sorry, today. But now, look please here. Was not made by me. It was one university who made the book about war, the workbook about war. I just want to share it with you. I'm going, or maybe not we are going to read this text and we need to put these words in a correct place. Basement, cry, I think you know, hide, was being bombed, shelter, explosion, calm, enough, dostatnyo, enough. Okay, please start reading. I don't know who wants to be. Masha, start reading, please.
My husband woke me up at 5 a.m. I thought he was going to congratulate me on my 31 birthday.
31st.
But instead he told that our city
that our city got in trouble. Our city what? Our city
Was being bombed.
Yes, well done. Was being bombed. Number 1 was being bombed. Finish please sentence. And we had
to leave.
Well done. Please, Ilyusha Lasinsky.
We went to the
Yeah. When people start being bombed, where do they go?
Basement.
Basement. Well done. Ilyusha, continue reading, please.
where there were many people there, and all of them had their own terrible stories.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Please, Andrei.
In the
What is the synonym for basement?
shelter.
It can be shelter here. In the shelter, okay.
Natalia met her friend
Halina,
who also woke up to the sounds of the
sounds of what? Boom.
Explosions.
Thank you, Sasha. You're helping a lot us today. Explosions. Andrei, continue. And wanted to in the bathroom. Hide. Of course. When the dangerous situation happens, we want to hide in the bathroom, in her apartment, but then run to the basement too. Okay, please, Lёша Kolosovsky. Lёша, wake up. There we are. Lёш, continue reading, please, and take the microphone. Lёш, so read, please. Read. There we are.
Секунду.
There is no information in the book. Look at my screen, Лёш. No
А я его не
information.
вижу.
Why?
Без понятия, просто черный экран.
Okay, Vitalina, please. Лёша, relog.
There were a lot of crying children around. The parents were trying to help
Yes.
them, but that was not easy. And I cried too,
Yes.
looking at all those people because I was old enough to understand what was going on outside.
I was old enough. Okay, thank you. And who wrote this story? Who was the witness of the story? Who was part of the story? What is her name? Faster, please. Wake up.
Natalia,
Look, please here. Look, please here. When we write the story,
Zina B.
yes, Zina B, so B. So she wrote the story. Okay, thank you. Let's go to our presentation. So as I told you in the beginning of the lesson, we are going to write the story today. Okay, look this here. The most dangerous situation I have ever been in. Number one, when we start writing a story, we need to read the task. What is the reading task? This is like 50% of the correct task. Oh, look, please here. An international magazine has organized a short story competition, and you have decided to enter. The competition rules say that the story must begin or end with the following words. I changed. There was, like, Susan will never forget what happened that day, but for you, it will be, I will never forget what happened that day. So in number one, we read the task. Number two, what do we need? We need plan. Before starting writing a story, we need to make a plan. Look, we set this plan, and in your books, by the way, it's page 30, I think 31. In your books, it's page 31, student book, page 31. If you feel more comfortable to look at the book, you can look at the book. If you feel okay, you can look at my screen. Tell me, please, how many parts does your essay will consist of? How many parts? Look, please here. How many parts?
3.
3 parts. What are they? What are they? Read, please.
Introduce.
Introduction, yeah, where we introduce the situation. Introduction, main paragraph, and conclusion. Usually, introduction and conclusion, they are very small paragraphs, like maybe 3 sentences, 2 sentences. They are very small. Yeah, main part is the biggest. Main part consists of 2 or 3 paragraphs. So main part is the biggest part and consists of 2 or 3 paragraphs. Can you, Sasha, read, please? What do we write in introduction? Describe.
Describe the setting of the story, time, place, weather,
Etc.
and introduce the main character.
Characters, yes. So in introduction, before you start writing a story, please think what you're going to write about, when it happened, where it happened, what the weather was, and who was the part of the story. This is number one. In the main part, Lisa, come in there, please mention.
Mention what happened. Was
characters
did, so, heard, said,
etc.
and how they felt.
So this is very important. This is what I asked you yesterday. I said, what was the most dangerous situation? How did you feel about that? So when you will mention what happened, don't forget to say about your feeling or people's feelings, okay? Who said something? Can you remind me, please, what grammatical tense will we use when we write a story? Past simple, past continuous, present perfect, maybe present simple. What grammatical tense will we use to write a story?
Past continuous.
And
past simple.
Yes. So we will write the story in past simple, but if we want to show that something happened for a while, we will use past continuous. Okay. And conclusion. In conclusion, we are going to describe what happened at the end, in the end, and make a short comment. Your short comment will be Do you remember? Let's go back. I will never forget what happened that day. So you can write a little bit of conclusion and then write please this phrase, don't forget. In our criteria, it will be written. Now, to make our story beautiful, to make our story full of meaning and full of beauty and full of maybe colors, what do we need to use? Look please here. Can you tell me what is here? Linking words, linking words. So something that links information together. For example, can you give me 5 any words? I will show how does it work. Give me please 5 any words, whatever you want. Tell me please. Lisa, give me please one word. One. Anything, anything.
As soon as можно.
Okay, no, not linking word, any word,
Book.
not linker, any word, like apple, table, war,
Book.
explosion. Lisa, one word.
Book.
Book. Sasha, one word.
Yeah. Tomato.
Repeat this.
Yeah.
Sasha,
Yeah.
sorry, I cannot hear.
No, chair, stool.
Chair. Because I heard here or something. Okay, Masha, please, any word. Any word.
Table.
Please tell me the words that are not connected. So it will be a bit hard. Christina Hurda, any word.
Plate.
Plate. And number 5, Kirill Tararichkin, any word. Give me any word.
Можно window.
Window.
Window. Okay. So look this here. Can we say that it is a story? Is it a story?
No.
If I say, I have a book, I sit on the chair, I eat at the table, I have plate, I look at the window. Is it a story? Is it a story?
No, нужно связывающие слова.
Okay, so they are not connected. Okay, let me try like this. Let me try. One day, I found a book on my table. It was a very mysterious book about Harry Potter. I decided to sit on a chair, and as soon as I was there, I noticed the table started moving. All the plates flew all over the house. I look at the window and I noticed that trees are passing by. Проходят мимо. Passing by. I was shocked. Tell me, please, is it the story?
Very beautiful story.
Yeah.
Yeah. So look, what did I do? I add some emotions. I took your words. By the way, I used them in the same order, в тому самому порядку. And I connected them with a help of linkers. So that's why linkers are very important. When you want to say about time, you have set of linkers. If you want to show the result or consequences, наследки, consequence, you can say such that, so therefore, for this reason, as a consequence, as a result. Cause, reason, причина, наслідки. Cause, причина, да? Reason, чому? Так, because, тому що, because of, із-за. Зверніть увагу, після because of we have noun, іменник. And emphasis. Якщо ви хочете показати, посилити результат, ви можете сказати in fact, actually, as a matter of fact. Зрозуміли?
Так.
Okay. Tell me, please, what is the name of your story? What are you going to write about? What is the title of the story? Look, please, here. Look, please, here. So our title of the story is The Most Dangerous Situation I Have Ever Been In. This is the story. But
when it happened.
yes, so you can choose the title. You can choose my title, or you can choose the most, for example, one day near my house, or it was an autumn night. It doesn't matter. You can use my title, or you can change it. But the main idea, you will write about most dangerous situation that happened in your life. Next one, write a story according to the plan. So you need to make a plan to write when happened, who was there, how people felt. Don't forget to use linkers. You can write the story, then check, okay, how many linkers did I use? Okay, 2 linkers. No, 2 linkers is not enough. And then make your story more beautiful. Add some linkers.
Many linkers.
Yeah, at least use like 8, 9, at least. But you can use whatever you wish. But it should be beautifully. When you read, you feel like, oh, I am satisfied with it. Finish the story with a phrase. I will never forget what happened that day. Okay?
Okay.
Is it clear for you?
Okay.
Okay. If it is clear for you, let's revise the vocabulary we learned in the beginning of the lesson. Please be ready to draw. Okay? Be ready to draw on the screen. Okay. Please circle the word, which means a very loud sound from the bomb or rocket. A very loud sound, like boom. What is this? Circle the correct. Yes, but look at the screen. Sophia, well done. Circle, please. Circle. Yes, thank you. This is a place where we hide from bombs, artillery, like explosions, where we hide. Yes, Lisa, well done. I can see your answer. Yes. How do we call a person? How do we call a person who saw the tragedy, sorry, who saw the accident? Yeah, bystander. Well done, well done, well done. This is a huge weapon. Оружие, weapon. They use it to kill lots of people. They are very long. And yes, thank you, rockets. Well done, well done. How do we call people who were injured in accidents? Yeah, casualties. Well done. How do we call people? People. Tell me, please, this is what teachers and parents try to do when children are crying. They try to, yeah, Lisa, well done. Yes, Vika, I see your answers. No, they don't try to be bombed. They try to calm them down. Well done. And tell me, please,
yes,
this is what we are going to do with Russian army. We are going to win. We are going to defeat them. Okay, thank you a lot. Thank you. Let me clear the screen. Okay, so let me stop sharing. So I'm very thankful for you to be active. Thank you for your lesson, for your participation. On Google Class, you have all the criteria about writing. Please do it before Sunday so I can give you the end of the unit test. Mhm. And don't forget about dialects. You all meet dialects. Don't forget about them. Mhm. Some of you already got marks. Some of you should make a dialect and record and put on Google Class. Tell me please about homework. Is everything clear?
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you understand everything, it's okay. Okay, so the lesson is over. Goodbye. Have a nice day. I wish you to have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
And
Goodbye.
Bye.
You
Bye-bye.
too. Thank you for the lesson.
Yeah, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Mhm.